Tiger Hybrid, welcome back. We are 1 week later. We're about 7 days out from the last video taken in this room with these 6 plants here. Actually, 9 total. We do have 3 right here in the front that are looking a lot better than they did even a week ago. I still haven't transplanted them. They're still in those same containers, but nevertheless, they're still doing good. We're just keeping them around just until we're flipping these ones, and then we'll just kind of clone everything over and transition things throughout the room, cycle things, how we do it. So we're about 3 times the vegetative growth compared to a week ago, which is incredible. Running a Spider Farmer SE5000 LED equipped with the infrared and the UV kit, which is a phenomenal addition to any Spider Farmer fixture. LEDs already vegged, wildly good plants. They did a great job, but just implementing different, specific key diodes into specific growth stages and trying to hone in and focus on, areas of growth that can get you through things faster. So I couldn't be happier with the whole vegetative process. What we're about to do is transition the plants in the G8600 tent. I'm going to set that light up today. I'm going to take 3 of these plants. I'm going to put them in that tent, and then we'll shoot another video for that. Can kind of give you guys a recap on everything together in one room. We're going to basically run the Spider Farmer SE5000 equipped with an IR and UV kit up against a bigger and badder light. I can't say if it's bigger and badder. You know what? I haven't run it, so I shouldn't speak too soon. But given the quality of products that Spider Farmer puts out, I don't expect anything less from the G8600 light. I'm not so sure what's different about it, but as I'm running it side by side, in the same room under the same parameters, the same feeding and regimen, everything in this room will be identical. It's going to be really good to watch that veg the 3 plants versus this light here veg these 3 plants equipped with the UV. I'm really curious to see which one gets us furthest, the fastest. So that's going to be interesting to watch that unfold here in the future. I got to water these plants. We're about 2 days from the last watering, and at this point, I've been watering every 3rd day, and now we're going to move into every 2 days, every 2nd day. We'll be watering. In this room up until this point have been just straight, drained to waste. Just kind of, you water just enough till a little bit, hydrates and falls into the bottom of the saucer. I also have to top today, so that's another thing that we'll be looking at here within this grow today. You can't really tell just by looking at this light right now, but I'll take you in here close in a minute and you'll see that it's running. So yeah, I got to water the plants. I have to transition the plants today. I have to top them. The elevation of those pots has also played a really good role in keeping the bottom, root ball fabric pot hydrated and aerated all at the same time. So it's like just completely, stable from top to bottom. Elevating those fabric pots has played a really good role in keeping them, healthy and thriving, pushing us through this vegetative period. So that's something, you might want to consider in your own room. And that'll elevate the pot at least an inch off of the saucer, and that will give you, I don't know, I want to say, another 30% aeration coming from the bottom, because you got aeration coming from the bottom, sends those roots down, hits the bottom, and then sends those roots back up. So you're more likely to get, increased vegetative growth due to the healthy root system, that's taking place. We're going to compartmentalize and segment these videos today. Well, I know some people don't want to watch a 30-minute video. Honestly, I'm going to be in this room for about 2 hours. I can't take a whopping full 2 hours, camera footage, but I can take, several short films and kind of fill you guys in that way. So this is the Spider Farmer SE5000, and you can see right there on that dial, it is at, 60%. It's a smaller light. It doesn't have as much intensity. It's half of an SE1000W. Actually, I want to say about 60% less than that. I think an SE5000 is like 450 watts, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. It's in the 400 water. So, and you go up to the SE 7000. I think that one's like around a 700 watt light fixture. Um, you know, if your guys are growing at home, I would say, I get this question a lot. What's a really good light for a tent? A 4x4 tent, 5x5 tent. The SE5000 is a really versatile light fixture. You could use it in a 3x3, a 4x4, a 5x5. As you increase the size of your tent, you're going to have to raise the light up further, and thus you're going to have to increase the intensity of the light to sufficiently cover the square footage below, you know, that you're trying to achieve. In this case, it's a 5x5, so we're 25 square feet. And you can see that's how bright the LEDs are on the canopy. You know, if I had to put my money on it, we're only like a few weeks in. I want to say this is damn near close to what I ever got in DWC. And you know, vegging under fluorescent lamps was always good because they always had that real blue, that blue color to them. So they did real good under fluorescent lamps. But you guys know fluorescent lamps, they could never flower a plant. Not efficiently anyway. Don't expect anything monumental when it comes to that. But they could veg a plant really well. So, all right, let me hit you with, that's off. Now the now the IR. So we had the UV. Now this is the IR, and you can see it's, man, that's a beautiful sight. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. So up until this point, I have not introduced the red light. We've only been running the blue light because we are in vegetative. During the transition, I will continue. I'm gonna bump this back up to 60%. Right there. During transition and going into flower, we're going to implement both, and then we're going to focus on one or the other. It's all up to you, your expectations. You know, you can use both all the way through. I don't see any point in that, but I'm sure it'll work either way. It's a really, really good kit. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Let me go ahead and set up the 8600, and I'll get back to you in another video. We got some nutrients that we're going to mix up today right here, so look out for that video. That's going to be fun. All right, guys, and don't forget, check out the description of the video. I have promotional codes left in the links below that will save you hundreds of dollars on your equipment. All right, guys, stay blessed. Peace. Hydro Hybrid. Woo!